Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided I was just going to do a part 2 of this easy smoked out purple look, and I'm just going to amp it up a little bit for a night out. So if I just did this during the day to run errands or do whatever I needed to do, but I wanted to go out at night and I wanted to make it a little bit more fun and kind of make it a little bit more smoky, I'm just going to add a couple steps and I'll show you how to do that just to kind of add a little bit more fun and dimension to the look. So I'm going to take our trusty 217 brush from MAC with nothing on it, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of the color Sketch from MAC, and then a little bit of the color Fig 1. I'm just going to mix those together, but Sketch is fine by itself. I just do the most sometimes. So I'm just going to take just a dot of that on the very tip of my brush. I just want a little bit there, and I'm just going to place that just place it right in that socket in that outer corner, and then I'm going to take that same brush and do it right here on the other eye. Okay, once I have that, I'm just going to kind of windshield wiper motion just what I have on the brush in that crease. I don't want anything too crazy, but I do want to darken that outer corner up a little bit. And if you decide you want a little bit more, just dip into your brush again, place it, and then blend it. And just keep going back and forth. So that kind of just gives you a little bit more of a smoky look. Alright, then for a little bit more fun on the lid, since I'm going out, or I'm doing a going out look, I'll take my brush from MAC, and I'll just spray it with Fix Plus. You just want to saturate the brush with the Fix Plus. If you do that with Fix Plus with any of your shadows or your pigments, it's going to really intensify the look of it. And you can either use vanilla pigment from MAC. They'll even give you little samples of this if you go in and ask for a sample cup. But I have been obsessed with this MakeupGeek New Year's Eve pigment. They're so cheap. Like, if I was going to get a pigment, I would get this. It's almost like vanilla pigment from MAC with a little bit more glitter in it. It's just gorgeous. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the lid, my eyelid. So I just take a little bit and kind of press it on the lid of the pigment, and then I'm just going to start working that right there on that inner part of the lid. And you can build this up and make it as intense or as light as you'd like. But notice I'm just keeping that right on that inner corner and bringing it right there to that lid there. Right almost to that crease. And then I'm just going to bring a little bit right in that tear duct. .224 brush from MAC, which is whatever I had left on the top of my pigment top, and I'm just going to kind of blend that right into that inner corner there, just so it's not a harsh line. Alright, and then I'm just going to take my 217 and blend that out, and then kind of look at it. Blend my crease again one more time, and then for a little interest I'm going to add some vanilla pigment right up under the brow bone. So I'm just going to take my 230 brush from MAC, and I'm just going to put that right under the brow just to give me a little bit more highlight. Adding a little bit more shimmer is going to take us from day to night. And then I'm going to take whatever's left over on that, the lid of my vanilla, and I'm going to add that right on the tops of my cheekbones. Just as a little bit more of a highlight since this is a going out look. And then take my big fluffy brush and just kind of blend that out. And then when the light kind of catches it in the club or wherever you're going out to, dinner, wherever, it just gives you that real pretty highlight. The light just kind of. I'm going to wipe off my 234 and just blend. Make sure we don't have any harsh lines. And after you blend it, if you feel like you kind of lost a little bit of that lid color and you want to kind of amp that up a little bit, you can just go back and add a little bit more there. I really want to build that color up because I really want this to make my eyes pop. And then I'm just going to blend that again. Alright, so once you've done that, you're good. You could add another coat of mascara, but I'm going to go ahead and add some lashes just to kind of make that look a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to do lashes on camera, which I've never done before. I'm using the Velour lashes, and the style is Those Real. These are the Mink hair lashes. They last up to like 30 uses. They're a little bit pricey, but my MAC ones I usually wear probably like 7 or 8 times. And those are, I think, $16. And these are around, I don't know, 30. Don't quote me on that, but around the $30 mark. But if you're getting like 3 times the use out of it, it makes sense to me. And they're gorgeous. So, I'm going to go in with these. Alright, and for you guys that are beginners with lashes, you're just going to look for the side that's the longest. It usually has one side that's longer and one side that's shorter, most lashes. The longest side you're going to want to put facing the outer edge. So there's a right lash and a left lash. And I've recently gotten this Nude Duo brush on glue, and I love it. It dries a lot quicker, and it kind of goes on iridescent. And I feel like I'm not sitting around waiting for my lash glue to dry. So we'll attempt this and see if it works, if I can do it on camera, guys. I always set down the center of my lash first, and then go ahead and put that edge. And the inner edge. Lash, it kind of makes it seamless. Okay, now we're going to do the other lash. And I always make sure I put a little bit more extra glue on the ends of my lashes, just because that's where I tend to have the problem of them popping up. So one eye's perfect. This eye does not, this inner corner doesn't want to stay down. Happens to the best of us, guys. Just work with it. Usually if you just kind of press the lashes together, it'll kind of help it stay in place. And then I always make sure I blink a couple times just to make sure it's all legit and staying where it's supposed to. And then I go in with a little bit of mascara. I wipe my wand off. I use my extended play lash because it's the smallest. And I wipe the wand off on a paper towel, so I'm not adding that much product onto the lashes. I'm just kind of using it to make sure that my lashes and the lashes I put on are really blended together. Alright, so once you've got your lashes on, sometimes I'll go back in with like a black liner, and I'll just kind of go in the waterline just because I have really blonde lashes at my root, and I just want to ensure that you can't see where my lashes start and my fake lashes. my lashes stop and my fake lashes start. So that's optional. And then just to finish off this look, I'm just going to take the Melted Peony by Too Faced because, you know, we kind of have a little bit of drama going on in the eye. So I just want to keep this real neutral. A little bit of this goes a long way. And I'm just going to tap it off to kind of cancel out some of that pinkness with Oyster Girl. Oyster Girl from MAC is one of my favorite lip glosses because anything you put on top of it, it kind of mutes the color out and just makes it a really pretty, soft pink. So that focus is still that smoky eye. Let me get a little closer so y'all can see. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video on how to bring your look from day to night. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Have a great night.